Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. On a day where we saw the first 100 of this Shpageeza Cricket League 2026 powered by Super Cola by Siddiqullah Atar, 112 for him. And also on a day where we saw Nangyal Kharote finishing, bowling only 2 overs, bowling a maiden 2 wicket, just giving away 4 runs, and they still managed to lose the match. 194 was not enough to be defended, and Bost defenders in a must-win match secure their first win. Welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony. Before we start, let me thank our generous sponsors, EN Go For More, Super Cola, Share the Live, Ziyafat Restaurant, Place for Taste, Khpulwaq Mobile, Amir Haji Zada Hospital, Afghan Telecom, AS Foods, and Vani. Also, I have the distinguished guests with me. Starting from my left is Mr. Ahmad Zia Stanikzai, National Team Manager. Next to him is Mr. Arifullah Irfan, EN Representative. Next to him is Mr. Wahid Safi, Ziyafat Restaurant Representative. Next to him is Mr. Qari Rafiq, ACB Special Guest. Next to him is Mr. Sadaqat Siddiqui, Marketing Manager, Amir Haji Zada Hospital. And last but not the least is Mr. Baitullah Samim, Khpulwaq Mobile Representative. We have him because they will be handing over the checkboards and also the trophies to the best performers of our today's game, which was between the Band-e-Amir Dragons and Bost Defenders. And Bost Defenders getting their first win in as many as 3 matches in this edition of the Shpageeza Cricket League. First, for the most sixes of the match, a check of 10,000 Afghanis to be given by Mr. Baitullah Samim. It is for Siddiqullah Atal, who smashed 6 sixes and got the first 100 of this Shpageeza Cricket League 2026 powered by Super Cola. Also, for the stylish player of the match, Siddiq, if you could stay, please, to get a check of 15,000 Afghanis for the stylish player of the match, to collect it from Mr. Sadaqat Siddiqui. Siddiqullah Atal always very pleasant on the eyes. He's got some of the stylish shots, and we saw those in this first 100 of the 2026 edition of the Shpageeza Cricket League. Next, for the game changer of the match, to collect a check of 15,000 Afghanis from Mr. Wahid Safi. He got a wicket, but when he came to bat, opened the innings and scored a quick-fire 31 of 13 deliveries to give Bost the platform to chase down 195. Karim Jannat. Karim will also collect his game changer of the match trophy from Mr. Qari Rafiq. Qari sahib ka taso mehrabani ukai trophy Karim Jannat tawar kai. The stand-in captain for the Bost defenders find himself in a very familiar territory. It is to close the games. He got out a couple of overs ago, but he'd already done the damage of scoring a quick-fire 55, smashing 5 sixes of only 37 deliveries, only 13 of 21 deliveries, and then from somewhere he found that momentum, and he's the player of the match. To please come and collect a check of 15,000 Afghanis from Mr. Arifullah Irfan. And collect your trophy for the player of the match from Mr. Ahmad Zia Stanikzai. Of course, congratulations for brilliant performance. How does it feel to win the match?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. वो बिल्कुल दोपहर लपसे मातो नवरुस्ता गठल वाकई से ख़ुन कई कोशिश बमदाई छे रारावानी नोरी लोबी उमगोटू.
Losing Karim Jannat and losing a few wickets, then you and Musa Azai putting together that partnership. So what was the discussion going on between you two?
वो बिल्कुल जमगा कल विकेट लाड़े ब्यामाओ मुसा Azai हम दगा प्लान उचे लूज बॉल ता वे टू को पार्टनरशिप बिल्ड को आखिरी पिंजो औरों के हर सके दाइशी ने कोशिश बंदाई चे माता सुमर उगदलार शु पार्टनरशिप को अमागा ज़ेव शु चे आखिरी पिंजो औरों के मगारन जुमे तरचे इसको.
Recognized for finishing the games. Did you feel a little upset getting out?
वो बिल्कुल رښتیا خبرې ډېر زیات خفه شوم شاید ما نن نسمه ورکې میچ ختم کړی وای که زه ولاړ وای خو غلطي وشوله او ښه غټه غلطي وشوله انشاءالله کوشش به کوم چې را روان لوبو کې دغه سچویشن راشي زه میچ فینش کړم.
Congratulations, brilliant performance.
مننه.
Well, Najibullah Sadran said that the plan was they stay out in the middle, they target the loose balls. He feels a little disappointed for having not finished the game because he said if he had been there, he would have finished it in 19 overs. But they still get the win. So let's talk to the skipper of Band-e-Amir Dragons, Hashmatullah Shahidi. Hashmat, hard luck. 4 tosses on the trot that you lost. And unfortunately today, 195 to defend, and you still did not manage to win it. Where didn't things go right for you?
I think it was enough runs on the board, but in the bowling department, especially last 10 overs, last 8 overs, we didn't bowl well. I think we were at the top, but credit goes to Najib also. He played well and take the game from us. And also our bowlers in the last overs, they didn't bowl well.
If I may ask, Nangyal Kharote brought you in the game, a maiden 2 wicket.
Yeah.
Last over of the power play. Why not more overs to him? Just another over and he not finishing his quota.
I was trying to keep him in the death, but because Najib was on strike at the end, so it was easy for him because he's the left-arm spinner. That's why I didn't bowl him, and I tried to bowl fast bowlers. But unfortunately, the over that our leg breaker. Izharul Haq, he bowled, he gives so many runs on that over, so I went for the fast bowlers, that's why.
Yeah, probably the spinner had a little bit of a bad day. But then just keeping Band-e-Amir Dragons cap on one side, but seeing youngster like Bashir performing so well to restrict your team in the last 4 overs, how promising was that? And how happy you are seeing these youngsters performing on such a wonderful platform?
I think he bowled well, especially his last 2 overs. He took our main wickets, and also he didn't allow us to score runs in last 2 overs. That's why we were short about 10-15 runs because of the good 2 overs that he did. Happy for him, happy for the youngsters who are doing well in this tournament, because these youngsters are the future of Afghanistan, and they will play for Afghanistan for a long time in the future.
Absolutely, they are. Just a last thought. How do you see your next 4 matches?
Well, we still have hope, and you never know in cricket what will happen in the other teams' games also. So when we come tomorrow for the next game, we will come positively, and we will learn what mistakes we did today. We will learn from that, and we will try our best to come back stronger for the next games.
I wish you really all the best. Thank you, Skipper, for talking to us.
Thank you very much.